Hello YouTube and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. That was also a really strange way to say 2. Now, that's going to be stuck in my head the entire time. Anytime I say 2 I'm going to be thinking that. That's going to throw me for a loop. Anyway, welcome back to Transport Fever 2. There you go. I told you. Okay. And right now, I am taking a look at the new Baltimore line that we were working on last time. So the last episode we created a little station, as you can see in the distance, and this train over here that's going to try and improve the sort of flow. I suppose it's going to be the transport's what's it called? Bandwidth? No, bandwidth isn't the right word. It's the speed, the throughput, I guess. It's going to improve the throughput going over to Baltimore. Unfortunately, it's not worked as well as I planned. I thought there was going to be more to pick up than what's currently actually picking up. We also doubled the number of trains going on this quarry line, and now you can see the quarry line's kind of empty. So none of this is really working out the way I wanted it to. In this video, we're going to ignore all of this and work on something else that I have planned, something that needs to happen, and I have seen and found solutions to. That is the wood transfer that's going to be going from somewhere near, where was it? Somewhere north of the map. Somewhere at the north of the map, all the way down to Reno, or near Reno, where we're going to be having the steel going in and all that kind of stuff to make our tools. So we're going to continue with that particular project and just let this project sort itself out. Let's get on with that before I stop. That 2 is still throwing me off. 2. Okay, so here is that factory that I was talking about, right near Reno, or between Huntsville and Reno. Nope, close to Reno, definitely Reno. And we require planks going into it, so we need to obviously bring wood in. We've got the steel that's going to be coming in from the steel mill, and of course we've got the coal and iron routes that we have been setting up. But over here, all the way up here, going towards the north of the map, you can see we've got a lot of wood and planks that can be made. So we've got a forest there, we've got a forest there, we've got a forest up there. We've got a sawmill there and a sawmill here. We're going to be looking at this particular sawmill, the Springfield sawmill. And what we're going to do is we have to link this all the way down to here. Now it's not massive because obviously it's not going all the way down there. Hang on a second. Why did I not notice this one? What does this require? Now, 1 load of planks and 1 load of steel. That might be a possibility too. That might be a genuine possibility. There to there and then back up through here. No, let's stick with it. Let's stick with the original plan. Let's stick with the original plan, and that is to do this one along here. So, in testing this and working it out, and if you want to see these tests, links in the description box below to Patreon, I tried to run trucks from here to here and then a train line all the way down. Newsflash, trucks don't work, even on short distances for some reason in this game. Even if you have 15 or 20 trucks, it's just too slow. So, what I'm going to have to do, it seems trucks only work within a city. What we're going to have to do is run a train line from there to there, and then continue that train line down. Downside, no curved stations as of yet. So, what I'm going to do is make the train line initially from here, all the way down to there, and then figure out what kind of train line we need to sort out for this. Or, alternatively, run this one up and down instead of that one across, which might actually be easier. Let's get on with it. Let's go for the train line. We're going to create. Now, I am not going to create a terminus station here, just in case I want to pull in wood from other areas. So it's a bad idea for me to create a terminus station. Instead, I'm going to create one of these stations. The way I'm going to create it, I'm just going to connect it straight up like this. 160 meters. I will configure this because I am going to add a second track and a second, come on, platform. There we go. So now we've got our station set up, connected straight to the forest. You can see that's where, you know, whatever wood or whatever we're going to get will pop in quite easily from there into the station, and that's going to go down this way. Now comes the track. Now this is the more difficult part because, as you can see, there's a lot of undulation here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to first of all start over here because I want to have a level crossing here. The question is, which side? Do I bring that across here and then run it down and across again? So run it like that and then back in. Or do I bring it over here and then run it down here past Huntsville and then back in? That's the big question. And I think, personally, I think that running it here will be overall better for us. Also, I want to ensure that that's flat. There we go. So it doesn't lift up the road that much. But having the level crossing in is actually going to be really quite important for us. There we go. Okay. Now let's just have a look at what the standard connection is going to be. There's our standard connection. Another level crossing there. That level crossing will not matter in the slightest. We're not ever going to use that. We have this. Now, if I can figure out how to reduce that, could I just do that? Just realised I could literally just do that. That was just me pressing N twice. I think I've just fixed it. Okay, I'll take that. That was a lot easier than in planning. That's probably why it was easier, because I knew what the potential issues would be. Planning is important. Planning is really, really important. Takes a long time though. There we go. Okay, so that's that part of the track done. Now, what I'm now going to do is do the crossing at Huntsville. Now the Huntsville crossing is a lot easier because there's only a very specific way through, which is here, just along there. And that's the only specific way through. The only other place we could do it is way out here. I don't really fancy doing it way out here because it's kind of just making a longer track. I could just bring that along and that would be much, much better. So the crossing for this is actually going to be here. And we're going to have a slight, there is going to be a slight cut, but it's nothing really major. As you can see, it's not a huge difference. So that is where the Huntsville crossing is going to go. Let's, come on. Come. Whoa, what's with the lag? There we go. I say lag, it's just hanging. That wasn't really lag, that was just hanging. Okay. Now the question is, how do these two want to connect? And I bet you this is where they don't connect brilliantly because of that bit right there. Connecting these two roads. Well, guess what? We're going to run 2 bits of track alongside this bit here. No, not 51, 75. There we go. And now, how do you want to connect? Should be alright with minimal cuts. Ah, there's that one cut. Okay. Oh, that second cut, I didn't have that before. That's for sure. I could run it alongside here. Let's do that. I'm going to do that too. So this is a different way for me to lay track, to be completely honest. I don't normally lay track in such a fashion. But I might as well make use of what I've got. That's pretty cool. And now let's see what we end up with. That's not bad. That is not too bad at all. I shall take it. Here we go. Some of you might be thinking right now, well, hang on a minute, if you want to create a passenger railway, what's going to happen? Well, there's a secret. This is probably going to eventually end up as the passenger railway. And the freight railway is going to have to do something slightly different. That's alright. And that is alright. Tiny embankments don't make too much of a mess. What's over here? Hello there. Right, multiple condition trains are in poor condition. We need to look at that soon. As a matter of fact, I shall pause this now. Let's pause it and continue along with this right here. Now, I'm going to bring this in to these two platforms. Why two platforms? I don't know. Is there any logical reason for me to do it into two platforms? Probably not. One platform. We're going to bring it into one platform. That's one there. And now let's just watch it through. There should be an embankment somewhere. Ah, it's not doing an embankment this time. This time, instead of an embankment between there, there's a hill and a cut. Okay. Could I potentially... Oh, I put this through the wrong place. That's where I wanted it to go through. And I've just taken it straight through the middle there. That's the wrong bit of the... Yep, that was the wrong curve. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to deal with it. Should I let it cut through like this? That's the question. I think I'm okay with that. Right. And then here comes the next one. And this one, we should do that too. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's that part of the line done. Now I've got to think about this part. I could just put a station there, hook it onto this, and that's sorted. In fact, that's probably a good idea. Not only is that a good idea, I can also then connect this up this way in case we need to send... What would we need to send? Machines? If we need to send machines along this way from somewhere over here. Is there anything over here that we need to send machines? No. Well, something. Anyway. So what we need to do is we're going to stick a freight station over here. Now this one, I mean, it's much shorter, so it should be okay. But we're going to have to watch the production on this. And we will just throw that in right there. It's a little bit of a drop. Why does this... What does it do with that to me? There you go. Better. Okay. And just by chance, this isn't going to just give me a perfect setup immediately, is it? As a matter of fact, it actually is. Now, can that get back and forth in the same time that the train gets back and forth here? I think it can. I genuinely think it can. So, I'll take it. I'll slip the switch. There's nothing odd happening here. Nope. I will signal this. Like so. And like so. I will also have a signal here. And I will cross over the track. Right there. What? Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't. I didn't just do that. Yes, I did. Go back. Right. Don't too much slope me. You're too much sloping me. You're killing me here. You're killing me. This was an error I don't think I had. Why has it done that? No. No, no, no. What's going on here? That's terrible. Just... no. No in every way. Is that flat? Tell me that's flat. Too much slope. Okay, hang on a second. Where is the issue? Where is the issue on this? Because I'm trying... That's I can't see. This is not level, is it? I'm literally doing... No, that is level. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not level. Why has it done that? Why has it done that? Level track. Is it so hard to give me level track? Okay. There we go. Good. Finally. That's better. Right, where's that signal? That was odd. That was really odd. Well, that's now been popped into place. That's sorted. All we need to do is... I wish there was a depot out here now, because we could have connected up the... we could stick a depot back here. That's a possibility. Should I do that? Just stick a depot back here and then send some trains out from that. That is a really good possibility. Let's do that. That's not a possibility, sorry, that's an opportunity. We'll actually have the depot. How are we going to do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? If we do that, and then we'll stick the depot in. Oh, okay, fine. It's fairly happy. Okay, there's the depot. Smooth this out a little bit. Job done. Perfect. Okay. Now what do we need to do? We've sorted that out. Anything that needs to go back into the depot needs to also wait. So we'll go for a signal here. Then I think we should probably have a signal there and there. I don't know why I'm putting all these signals in. I mean, it's not going to be running multiple trains for the most part. Probably 1, 2, and there. Are these signals the right way? Yes, they are. Right, so that's all of that done. Now all we need to do is sort that line out. So we'll build the lines. Are these lines built? These lines aren't even built yet. But I think we're in a position to successfully build these lines. Let's see if we can get all the lines sorted then. Over here, another thing that I realised is we should probably double track this. So that's what I'm going to do. Which means that this section of track is about to change a bit. What we're going to run is a double track out of here. I know this is odd, but I'm hoping it works. Maybe out of there or out of here. Out of there looks better. I'm just hoping that this works as I'm planning it. Like that. And then we need to run a track out here. This is where it's going to get, this is where it gets a bit odd because of the wobble that's about to, there you go. That's also I need to try and avoid. That wobble. So how do I avoid that wobble? Easy. Easy peasy. That's a very good connection. He says it's probably a really bad connection, but... And then there's still a wobble, but you'll notice that we could theoretically just connect straight from... Just connect straight... Just... Okay, no. What happened there? It's still a wobble. Is that a big wobble? It's a small wobble. There we go. And then this is where it's going to be annoying. Because I'm an idiot and I've done this on the wrong side. That is going to be there. Okay. And then you go around like so. Follow this along. And we'll just have you join up. There. Perfect. So that's one done. That's this one done. And that's this section done. Nope, this section's not done. Signals. Which means we are going to need signalling here. There and there. Okay, and we're going to need more signalling than that. Probably another set of signals just here. There and there. And then this section needs to change. So we shall do that. And we will run 2 lines. In fact, we're just going to connect up. We'll start by running 2 lines in. And the lines I want to run in are going to be these outside lines. And that will be explained fairly shortly. And then we just need a crossover over there, and then a signal. So the reason I'm going to run these outside lines is because we're going to get stuff coming out from here, from the tools factory, and that stuff is going to run straight through this. And also, that's why I did this. Now I remember. I said in the last episode I couldn't remember why I did this. There's going to be a single line going back and forth. That is going to be transporting steel back and forth from here to here. These lines are going to be bringing in coal and iron. This line is going to be going outwards and going all the way to wherever these tools are going to go, which is going to initially be Concord. Right, now that that's done, let's get this let's get these lines sorted out. Let's get these lines sorted out in terms of actually ready to go. So this is the machines. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to create new lines. The first line we'll do will be from there to there. And we're going to call that FRRW quarry run. Wait, is that is a quarry? It's a different type of quarry. No, it's not. It's a coal mine. It's a lie. Coal mine run. Baltimore? Is that what, I mean, it starts in Baltimore, but it goes down to McAllen. There you go. That's one. That shall be grey. Then we're going to go for another line. That line is going to go from here to here too. There you go. That one is going to be a rusty colour. That's not a rusty colour. A rusty colour. That's not really a rusty colour either. Can anybody give me a rusty colour? I suppose that will do for now. This... No, that's Norwalk bricks. I need a different colour. Let's go for that. This line shall be called FRRW... not quarry run. Iron mine run... McAllen. Is it pronounced McAllen? McAllen? I don't know. I don't know what it's pronounced like. Then we're going to have another run from McAllen to Reno. This is FRRW Steel Run McLaren. I was going to write McLaren. Reno. So, I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to change the name of these stations anyway. That can be blue. Yeah, that blue works for that. I'm happy with that. Then we'll do one more run. Actually, we've got two more lines to make. FRRW Wood Run Springfield. That can be the colour of wood. There to there. And then we're going to do another line. So many lines today. FRRW Plank Run. So I'm changing the way I'm doing this, by the way. So the runs are where we don't have a finished product. Reno. So that also tells me the destination. So it's going to Reno. That one's going to be going to Reno. Plank run. Where is it? There it is. That can be a lighter. That colour. There you go. Colour of probably birchwood planks. Maybe? No, it's not quite. Maybe beechwood. There we go. So that is all the lines actually completed. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. I've got to find a screenshot to take on this, but I'm not sure what's a reasonable screenshot. I suppose this bit here. There we go. We'll actually do that. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable one. So we'll end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon for some behind the scenes action, some outtakes from other series, to get to know a few other bits and bobs, plans and whatnot. www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. And also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetslp for both Twitter and Instagram. Next episode, we are going to start running trains along this. No, we're not. That's a lie. Next episode, we need to somehow figure out how we're going to connect things to Concord, where our first machines are going to be going, and indeed then Memphis, and then we'll get some trains running. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to figure out. And then, yeah, we'll get some trains running. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2. Also, that is a lot of tracks.